Good morning, children. This is your English language period, and in this period, we are going to revise pronouns. What we are going to revise today? Pronouns. Basically, we are going to introduce ourselves to pronouns. Children, you must be knowing what are pronouns. Pronouns are not new to you. You have done earlier. Okay, but let's revise here. What is the definition of pronouns? So basically, pronouns are the words that take place of the noun. That takes place of the noun in the sentences to avoid repetition of the nouns. Yes, repeat with me. Pronouns are the words that used in place of nouns. That means pronouns are the words that takes place of noun in the sentence. And why we do it so? To avoid the repetition of nouns. This is clear to you? Now, for example, let's take one example. Listen to me carefully. Bhushan is my brother. Bhushan is a nice person. What is sentence here? Bhushan is my brother and Bhushan is a nice person. So, how I'm going to replace Bhushan? Just see. Bhushan is my brother. Now, instead of using Bhushan again, I can say he is a nice person. Here we have used he for Bhushan only. Is it clear, children? So, now, pronouns are the words that we used for nouns. So, what are these on the screen, children? These are the different category of nouns. Person, animals, things, places around us. So, these are the different nouns and we use different pronouns like me, you, they, she, mine, hers, we, these, my, I, it, himself, his, that, theirs, yourself, what. So what are these? These are the different pronouns. Pronouns are divided into 7 parts. Let's see what are those pronouns. Kind of pronoun. First, personal pronoun. Then, reflexive pronoun, possessive pronoun, indefinite pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, relative pronoun. And in this lesson, we are going to discuss one by one all pronouns. Children, do you know what is antecedent? What is antecedent? Antecedents are those nouns for which we use pronouns. Antecedents are those nouns for which we use pronouns. So we can say antecedents are the nouns for which a pronoun stands for. To make this clear, let's take one example. Lata is a very kind girl. Everybody loves her. So, what is noun here in the first sentence? Lata. And girl. Okay, fine. Lata is a proper noun. Girl is a common noun. Okay. So, who is this girl? Lata is this girl. Who is kind girl? Lata is a kind girl. So basically we are talking about Lata. Yes, and everybody loves her. Whom everybody loves? Her. Whom everybody loves? Her. Who is her? Who is her here? Lata is her here. Yes, so Lata will be what? Antecedent. Lata will be what? Antecedent, and pronoun we have used for Lata is her. Clear? Now let's take one more example. I have a storybook. It has interesting stories in it. So what is noun here? Storybook is a noun here. So in the second part, see, it has interesting stories in it. Where you having interesting stories? In a storybook. So this it is used for storybook. So storybook will be what? Antecedent. Storybook will be what? Antecedent. And pronoun we have used for noun, that noun storybook is it. Clear? So now I believe antecedent is clear to you. Now children, let's discuss one by one all the pronouns. So let's start with personal pronouns. So what are basically personal pronouns? Personal pronouns are the pronouns that stands for person and things. Personal pronouns are the pronouns that stands for persons and things. Yes, and without naming them. Okay, and personal pronouns we can use both the ways. In a sentence we can use personal pronouns as a subject also and as a object also. And personal pronouns can be divided into three parts. First person. First person. What is first person here? First person means a person who is speaking. Second person, a person who is listening. Means the person spoken. Third person pronoun is the person spoken about. The person spoken about. First person, a person who is speaking. Second person pronoun, a person who is listening. And the third person, a person about whom we are talking. Now children, I'll make you more clear three different kinds of personal pronoun. Okay, now see here on the screen. You can see three groups. 1, 2 and 3. Let's talk about first person pronoun. First person pronoun is the person who is speaking, means speaker. Here this girl is speaking. What are they doing? She is asking. So she is a speaker here. Okay, and first person speaker will be I or we. I or we will be first person pronoun. Okay, a person who is speaking. Like right now, who is speaking? I am speaking. So I is a personal pronoun. Okay, first person pronoun. Now in the second, who is listening? You is listening. You all is listening. Yes, you all are listening. So you will be what? Second person pronoun. A person who is a listener. A person who is a listener. And in the third one is about whom we are talking. About whom we are talking. So this is third person pronoun. Like them, she, he, her, it, etc. So first person pronoun, a person who is speaking. Second person pronoun, who is listening. And third person pronoun, about whom we are talking. Is this clear? Now children, in this we will see what are the various forms of personal pronouns. Okay, various forms of what? Personal pronouns. See here in this table. In first column, we have used person pronouns. Second, what are the person pronouns we are going to use as subject? And second, what are the personal pronouns we are going to use as object? And for which gender we are going to use it. Okay, so there are 4 columns. Now, in first person pronoun, see, that I and we is used as first person pronouns as a subject. I is a singular and we is a plural. This much is clear. Me, my, mine and us is used as object, and their possessive form is are and ours. Okay, and I, we, me, my, mine, us used for both the genders. This much is clear. Now come to the second person pronoun. Here we use you only, whether the person is singular or plural. We use you as it is listener. First person is a speaker and second person is a listener. And in both the form we use, whether it's a singular or plural, we use you only. Okay, as a subject also we use you, and as a object also we use only you. This is clear, and here you is a object. This much is clear, and we use for both the genders. This is clear, children? Now see the third person pronoun. Singular, he, she, it. He we use for boy, she we use for girl, and it we use for non-living things and animals. What will be the plural for them? They. What will be the plural? They. Okay, and she, he, it we use for as a subject. We use as a subject, children. This much is clear. And him, her, it. Him, her, it, and them we use as object. We use as object. This is clear. Their possessive form is their or theirs. Him used for male genders, that is masculine, and her is used for feminine, that is female gender, and it is used for neuter, that is for non-living thing. So this is clear to you all, children? Now let's take example to make it clear subject and object. First, I want you to read this book. What is subject here? Subject is I. Yes, and what is predicate? Want you to read this book. This is what? Predicate. So, what is the noun used in noun or pronoun used in predicate? You and book. Yes, this is pronoun and this is noun. But basically we are talking about here what? Noun. So you is used here as object. This is clear? Let's take another example. We have sent him prior notice. So what is subject here? We are talking about whom? We are talking about we. So we is our subject. And what is predicate here? Have sent him prior notice. What is subject here? Have sent him prior notice. So what is pronoun we have used here? Him. We have used him here as a object. Clear, children? This is clear? Now children, let's take few more examples of personal pronouns. Let's take few more examples of personal pronouns. The first, he is a big fan of Ruskin Bond. So what is pronoun here? He is a pronoun. What kind of pronoun is this? Third person personal pronoun. He is a pronoun here, and what kind of pronoun is? Third person personal pronoun. Is it clear? Now second one. I have a full faith in God. What is pronoun here? I. So I is a first person personal pronoun here. Now third example. Raju plays game with them. What is pronoun here? Them. So them is what kind of a pronoun? Them is third person personal pronoun. Is it clear, children? Now the fourth example. Have you seen Neeraj? What is pronoun here? You is pronoun. What kind of pronoun is you? Second person personal pronoun. So you is second person personal pronoun. Take next example. I hope they haven't gone without me. So what are the different pronouns used here? I, they, and me. Now see what are this? I is first person personal pronoun. They is third person pronoun. And me is first person personal pronoun. This is clear to you, children? I believe it is clear to you all. This is all for today's class, children. Thank you. Stay blessed.